Ladies and gentlemen, let's get down to business. Welcome. How are things? Teach me about life. It's 4HE forever. Hit the like button. Some crazy shit, huh? So let's talk about it. This is a great game. I'm going to keep mentioning it until more people buy it. More people got to buy this game. Oh, actually, you know what? More people did. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's picking up a little bit. Last time I came, they were like at, I think they were like at 167. Yeah, it was like under 200. Oh, wait, hold on. Those are reviews, sorry. Purchases. Yeah, no, 233. Yeah, still. Yeah, it was like under 200 purchases. I think it was like 160 something. So they got up there. Cool. I hope they keep selling. It's a great game. It's fun. V8 Tracks, what's up, brother? What's going on in the world? Teach me about life. What's happening out there? Did you hear the news? So we have this lady. In case anybody's going to be like, you're just making it up, Itchy. Right here. Asha Sharma, a key leader in the development and strategy of Microsoft Copilot. It's what we all love about Windows, right? Before being appointed as the CEO of Microsoft Gaming. That's bad. That's not good. Like I talked about the other day. I knew she was a part of it. I didn't know she was like, she was one of the key people. Oh yeah. So get ready for them to put Copilot or something similar into the whole Xbox brand or the Xbox, whatever they're going to make an Xbox or whatever Xbox is going to be. Eesh. That's why everybody's running from Windows right now. All the AI bullshit in there. Did I buy anything from the Capcom sale? No, I didn't. Is it over? Hey, what's up, Nightwolf? How are things? Teach me about life. What's new in the world? What did I miss? I forgot there was like a Capcom sale. It's over already or what? Or did it just start? Let's check it out. Let me see. Capcom. Where'd I go? Let me go to feature. Let me go to feature. It's probably over, right? Oh, okay. That's coming down. We got the Metal Gear game. I mean, it's Konami, but I'm saying $34.99. Still waiting. Maybe 20. I'll get it. Oh, sale ends Thursday. Okay, so where can I go to, like, if I just want to go, like, Capcom games? I thought I saw it here, too, the other day. Ah, there you go. Let's go to oh, there you go. Capcom sales. Let's check it out. What do they got? Street Fighter 6 now. I keep forgetting. I gotta get the Dino Crisis. I already have it on GOG, but I want to show Capcom. It's cheap, $5. I want to show Capcom. Hey, make Dino Crisis remake, please. Well, there's no sale for Resident Evil. Or is it? Hold on. Let me see. Nah. Hey, you know what? If they gave me like a $10 thing, I probably would have got it. I probably would have peaked. I'm going to play it day one anyway. Okay, Pragmata. Mega Man Dual Override. This is coming out later, right? This is the one they revealed in, I forget what I forget what thing they revealed this in. I hope it's good. Let's see what. Oh, remember me for $3. Has anybody played this game? I remember when it first came out. It got like it was like mixed or mostly positive. You know, that type of thing. I've never given it a shot. I wanted to. It looks interesting, sorta. Might have a good story, I guess. So, Remember Me is a third-person action adventure where players take the role of Nilin, a former elite memory hunter with the ability to break into people's minds and steal or even alter their memory. I mean, for $3, I mean. Very tedious and lackluster, and the story only seems PG-13. All right. Oh, we got DuckTales. That's a good sale. Oh, wait a minute. Lost Planet? I forgot about this game. You guys remember this? That was pretty fun. It probably doesn't work though. I'm gonna guess it doesn't work. Strider for $2.99. Not bad. I already have this one. Okay, not much. I mean, mostly I have everything pretty much that I want. I'm checking the Capcom sale. Devil May Cry. Those always go for like really cheap. I'm just not, you know, they're not bad games. I'm just not really into Devil May Cry. Oh, there you go. Here is a thing I should come back to. Haven't played for a while. Dead Rising. Pretty good. Not bad franchise. Omnimusha. Let's see. Ah, damn. Still like too expensive, man. For $23? Damn. Old school Omnimusha. They're fun. They're like they're not like great, but they're fun. They kind of play. They have like a little Resident Evil in them. Oh, what song? That's Shenmue. You bought both Dino Crisis games? Good. You ordered the Wii U Zelda edition. Nice. Awesome, man. Hey, it's do your thing. Okay, so it doesn't look good, man. For Xbox, what can they do? What do you guys think they can do before I get the list out? You know, I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think the Xbox can do to reverse all this? Hey, what's up, Black Gift? How are things? Teach me about life. Oh, it was 319? Which one was 319? I'm sorry, Nightwolf. I wasn't paying attention. But what's up, Black Gift? Teach me about life. What's going on out there? You guys hear the news? Phil Spencer out. The new girl they just... Hey, what's up, Pack? We playing anything new tonight? No, we're just playing some Sector Unknown. Resident Evil. I think. We'll see. Maybe StarCon. I'm really getting into this Sector Unknown game. It's pretty damn good. Good news? No. No, not good news, unfortunately. But you guys let me know. Has the price of the Steam machine come out yet? No. I feel like Valve is keeping that because of the hype. I feel like they probably already know, but I don't know for sure either, you know. There's so much hype behind it. Just even like just people arguing what the price is going to be. They have everybody at the edge of their seats. So I think they're just trying to keep them there. You know? Like, oh, everybody's like trying to figure out what the price is going to end up being. But no, there's no official pricing. But everybody's trying to say that $800 to $1,000 is going to be too much. And I'm saying for a gaming PC, that especially if you're going to allow me to skip Windows 11, I think that's a good deal. You know? I understand if it's just like a console. It's a gaming PC. I'm in. But we'll see. Who knows? I mean, they've done pretty well with the Steam Deck. You know? Without, I don't think they had too many, or any really real hardware issues really there. Yeah. The parts are getting lower. I've been hearing, and some of them been calling the RAM prices are getting lower. We'll see. You know, I hope the Ramageddon is over, or this is the beginning of the Ramageddon, or the beginning of the end of Ramageddon. Hey, we've had this before. I mean, it's not with the RAM, but we had the issue with the GPUs, with the mining and everything. Oh my god, it was a disaster. It pretty much is the same thing. Like we pretty much ended up. It's just now it's the RAM issue now. It's crazy. Remake randomizer through BioRand now? No way, really? No, I don't think I'll play around with that. No, you know why? Because I don't really know the original game too much. Yeah. Maybe if I, like, dude, like, I've only played and beaten the game once. RE4 Remake. So I really want to learn, like, I gotta keep playing it, learning the actual game, to actually, like, you know, really enjoy the, you know, randomizer for it. Well, that's awesome. That's cool. God bless them, man. Those guys are doing, like, I'm telling you, they're doing, those BioRand guys are doing more than Capcom. Like, Capcom can't even do it. They did a better job with the first 3 games too. The way they upgraded them and everything than what GOG was able to do. Luckily, just before COVID, I built 2 gaming PCs and put 64 gig. Oh, nice. See, I should have done the 64. I was gonna do it too, but I was like, I'll save money. Why do I don't need it. I was totally gonna do it because last time I had 32, right? So I was like, this one I'm gonna have 64, and then I don't know. I think it was because again, it was like really expensive at the time. But I totally should have pulled the trigger for that back then. Yeah, I'd have 64. But honestly, it's not really big. There's nothing that I play that I really need 64. You know, it would help though with a lot of other stuff. But no, I think if I play RE4 Remake, it'll just be to play RE4 Remake. So, hey, what's up, Joe? How are things? The way things going, I'll probably have 2 gaming PCs for a very long time. Yeah. Dude, the console market right now is, anyway, I don't think you're gonna see them making a console in a minute. Especially with the Steam machine on the way. Things are changing up over there at, man, doesn't look good, dude. They got that Asha Sharma lady, and she's... She was like a main part of the whole Copilot thing, which is why everybody's running away from Windows. So like they're gonna do the same thing they did to Windows, but they're gonna do it to Xbox. I don't know, man. It's totally. Maybe if there was like a different president, but I'm like, dude, that doesn't look good at all. And then both of them leave at the same time. Yeah. It's the writing on the wall, man. Things are not doing. It's not working. It's not working. Their strategy's not working, and it's being taken over by somebody else. Somebody else is coming out in the corner and stealing it away, which they think is stealing. But no, I think it was the other way around. I think they were trying to steal. They were trying to like, hey, we're gonna put Windows in our basically make Xbox. Just throw Windows on it and just be like, yeah, play Steam games, guys. That's our console. That's what they did. That's what they did with their little handheld system. That's a cheap strategy. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose against, like, dude, you're not gonna... You can't be PC light. That's all you're doing. Anyway, they focused on that Game Pass thing, and they have to spend a lot of money to get these guys on board, you know, to get them to, because I mean, look, if it's on Game Pass, you just pay the Game Pass. So a lot of these bigger companies, they want more money to be on this. So it became this thing where it's like, yeah, dude, it's not. Yeah. As much as the rumors say, I have to stay alert and so most days. Start drinking, actually? Okay, well, cheers, brother. Don't want to take you away from your, you know? Yeah. So, was it Pac? Pac, he had a question. As a good man, my man Pac. What'd you ask me? Let me see. Let me go find it. Give me a momentito, as they say. Now, my man Pac says, he says, let me see. Let me put this up here. To be honest, I never liked exclusives from any brand. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. What exclusives ever really mattered in the last 20 years. You know, I've heard this argument, and with all respect to you, Pac, hey, you're a good, cool guy. You know, I don't understand this argument. I've been hearing this like a lot of these people I see too on videos. This is, for me, this argument is so silly that exclusives not mattering. Nintendo, I could just say Nintendo, their whole platform, they've basically been surviving off their first party games for the last 20 years. They've been competing with these two big companies just with that. Exclusives games you can't play on anywhere else, you can only play on Nintendo. Now, right now, they're fumbling on that. But for the last 20 years, that's basically what it's been. I'll give you another example, because I hear this argument. For me, it's silly. And again, this is all, we're talking about video games here. It's not like, you know, in the beginning of the, like, okay, let's say 360 era. 360 was winning out pretty good. There was a reason for that, right? But people argued different things. But in the end, though, I mean, if you go back, I don't know if you guys remember ScrewTech, and people were all 360'd out. Like, PS3 was not looking good in the beginning, right? But PS3 won it out in the end. Not saying they won the whole, like, it was basically both of them did well that whole generation. But in the end, what I want to ask you guys, what made PlayStation, what separated PlayStation in the end from Xbox during the end of the cycle? What really gave them that push? What really gave, like, oh shit, what was it? I know you guys know the answer. So when do you guys know the answer to this? There was a game that came out that you could only play on PlayStation. What game was it? The Last of Us. The Last of Us was on the PS3. You had to have the PS3 to play that game. That game was like, it really... People forget. People, like, they have amnesia now. Like, it's just... It was an exclusive. Exclusives have been... I don't like it either back then. I had to buy this system. But that's what made better games. That's how they competed against each other. You know? What these people, I feel like a lot of what they're asking for is silly. They're saying that they want all these brands to have the same games, and yeah, we want some of that going on, right? We want ports, but if we just all have the same games, you're only going to have one company left. Nobody's going to buy all these companies all that have the same shit. So what you're basically asking for is one person to be around and only monopoly, right? That's basically in the console market, because it won't work that way. You have to have something on your system, on your console, to separate you from everybody else. Exclusives are the key. They've always been. Nintendo, if they're in trouble, they just pop out a fucking IP, and they make their money. Xbox doesn't have that. They don't have that to work back on. They should have been working that all these years. They had to build that up. They could just pop out something, you know? Right now, they own a lot of IPs, though. And so they've been making money off of those IPs. People, they own, but they have not been doing anything with those IPs for the Xbox, you know? Hardware sales going down. Yeah. So let's take a look. This is my, you know, let me not block it here. Let Let me get my ugly face out of the way. Hold on. How can Microsoft fix Xbox? Now, this is just one gamer's opinion. Okay, you don't have to agree with me. This is my, is this gonna happen? No, it's not gonna happen. I mean, they got Asha Sharma over there. She's gonna throw Copilot in there. That's what they're gonna do. Hey, we're gonna throw Windows on the Xbox, and we'll call it a day. Here we go. Look. Focus on exclusives. You need to make exclusives. I don't know. Figure it out. $600 should be the price tag. That's what you should aim on. If you're trying to get everybody on that Game Pass, well, damn it, make the hardware cheaper. You can't get everybody on Game Pass if nobody's buying the hardware. It's tough. I know. You should not need Game Pass to play online. I know you can play the free games online, but if you want to play Call of Duty online, you still have to have Game Pass or before it was Xbox Live. Bullshit. Game Pass should be cheaper. I don't even know if that's possible anymore. I think that's why it's going up. They can't really support all that. Maybe they can if they just go to indie games instead. Try to build something with them. Maybe. I don't know. That's a tough one. Weak open garden strategy. Well, that all comes from this whole Game Pass thing. So really, it's redundant there. No two-tier hardware. They probably should just not have two hardwares. I think hey, listen, same thing for PlayStation. Just have one. They have that other with the S system, and then they require these big companies to make sure they're, if they want to be on Xbox Game Pass, they have to be good for the S system as well. It has to work on both, which is a problem, Stop trying to be a PC. You're not a PC. You're a console. Okay? You need the exclusives. That's what's going to bring them to your console. They own Activision, Blizzard, ZeniMax Media, Bethesda, and do nothing with it for Xbox. They don't give a fuck. They're making money off of them already. They've done nothing for the Xbox. Need new IPs. Anyway, that's redundant. Anyway, this is my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. And then maybe we can see Xbox come back. Maybe Xbox can be a thing again, like they were doing before. They were building up franchises. Until they wanted to be like EA. They wanted to fucking pump out a Halo every year. Well, anyway, what do you play next? Yes! I'm sorry, I missed the comment. It's a walking sim. They need a new Killer Instinct exclusive. That'd be nice. Hey, bring back Killer Instinct. No, but I'd love to see them. I just don't know when they bring the president in of Copilot, who was a big part of. I'm not making this shit up. Look, I have it still up here. In case someone's gonna be like, you don't know what you're talking about. Asha Sharma. a key leader in the development and strategy of Xbox Copilot. Key leader. Before being appointed as CEO of Microsoft Gaming in February. Prior to her move to Xbox, Sharma served as the president of Core AI product at Microsoft. In the capacity, she was an instrument of the growth of the Copilot ecosystem. Fucking get it, dude, it's over. The whole reason why I'm getting out of Windows. She's your master now. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyways. Yeah, they know better, yeah. Nintendo irrelevant? Okay. I don't know how they've been... If Nintendo's irrelevant, I don't know how they've been staying alive this long. I'm just making a point. Whether you don't like them or not. I mean, haven't bought... But they've been around because they're first-party games. That's how they've been around so long. So when somebody says to me that exclusives don't matter, it's like... To me, for me, it just makes no sense. I don't know where that even comes from. I hear a lot of other people say the same thing. And I'm like, where are these people coming from? I'm like, what is it? I don't get it. They don't even have a good argument for it. And forgive me, Pac. Nothing, you know. It's just one gamer's opinion, you know. I don't understand why anyone would argue for, like, they don't want exclusives. They make a healthier market. I get it. I don't want to have to get a system either. That's how it is. That's always been, you know? Otherwise, you get this. You get Asha Sharma as your president. Failure. It's a failure. Should have had IPs to fall back on. Right. So let's get into it. Sector Unknown. I want to play a little bit. Just a little bit. Put my fans up. He looks AI generator herself. Yeah. People were saying about the former president, the one that left. Yeah, people were calling her the AI president. Like, that's funny. She's a bot. She knows nothing about video games. She's just there so she could put that fucking... They're just gonna put a bunch of AI in the... Like what they did to Windows 11. I don't know. I wouldn't trust that platform, man. It's basically what they're gonna do with... Basically what they did with Windows 11. Let's see. Who are we talking to? Let me look at stuff. And I have issues. Yeah, there's issues with all the brands. This is specifically what's happening today with Phil Spencer leaving and the president that they just got really in 2022. I'd be playing games on downtime, not. Is gaming industry is gonna crash until. Cheers, Joe Wibley. You're right. Nah, it's a tough thing, man. It's sad. Everybody's failing, man. Everybody's doing. They're trying to take the easy way out. You know, they're phoning it in. Hey, you want to stand out in this industry? You got to be great. You got to. It demands greatness. Don't mean to interrupt. You already have, but go on ahead, or go ahead. He responds, his tone resigned but not unfriendly. What do you do around here? Edwin wipes his hands on the rag before continuing. I'm a mechanic specializing in heavy machinery. Before Star Frontier left. Now I'm basically a Steve doer? Though, gotta distribute the smuggled supplies to everyone here. Seems like half the folks are either too drunk, like Joe Wibley, to care, or too beaten down to bother. But I'm not one to just sit around. And the so-called executive and core 47, they're skimming off the top like it's their right. Executives and core 47. Tell me more about them. Oh, sissy. Why do I have to? Can I just leave? Bring the hot women back to games. No, you can't do that anymore. You know? All the characters have to be, you know, ugly. With a dismissive shrug, Edwin turns back towards his interrupted work. You'll see soon enough. They act like they run the place, always at each other's throats for a bit more control. Neither's got the upper hand for now. Yeah, that's what. Hey. But that's, you know what? It's everything, man. I think I talked to both these guys, man. Let me see. Who's this guy? Cheetah blinks several times, her helmet, silently waiting for you to speak. No, that's our teammate. Oh, she looks like that? This is her? What? I guess that's her without her spacesuit? She's bald? That changes everything. No, yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, it's... I didn't recognize her at all. I was like, who the fuck is this? Look like a dude over here. Hey, Joe Franco pauses and looks up from his desk. What are you doing? Same as always since Star Frontier abandoned us. Trying to get by. Smugglers drop off supplies. We scrape together whatever we can to pay them. And we survive another day. You don't look like you're here with a delivery. No, I'm not. He sighs. Figures. Well, back to it then. Okay, how about this guy? See, somebody's got to have something for us. Okay, Boomer Francis turns as you approach, wiping rain from his face. Okay, tell me about yourself. He squints at you through the downpour. Ain't much to tell, really. We're just moving smuggled goods around the facility, making sure everyone gets where it needs to go. Thought you might have seen another smuggler. Shame you ain't. I'll leave it to you. Okay. Now, I don't remember which one I talked to here. I want to make sure I talk to... Let me see. Okay, Bill Todd keeps his gaze averted, raising his dismissive hand without looking at you. Talk to Edwin if you need anything. I'm not the mood for chit-chat. Okay, cool. Me neither. Me neither. Oh, dude, this is like a whole station out here. Oh, what's up with this guy? Is he dead? Oh my god, this place is huge. Okay. That's crazy. Alright. So we're on this planet right now, right? And the planet, I guess, is full of water? And so, I guess they made this, like, water-based type, surface. Water world. A figure stands nearby, his gaze locked on you as you stride from the landing pad. Closing the distance, he offers a polite nod. Excuse me, may I have a moment of your time? Yeah. Would that be okay? Okay, let's start replacing Arnold movies with Danny DeVito. Yeah, no, nobody says that. Who's this guy? Because ugly. Well, they don't make masculine men anymore either. That's illegal too. They don't. I mean, God, most of the like the AAA market, most of the time, they snip the balls off the guy. The guy's got he's got no balls. Got a masculine hair on. Yeah, and then they flatten the titties. They make the ugly, like, I don't know, something wrong. Something's got to be, like... Can't make her pretty. Can't have good shape, you know? She can't be, like... A lot of that's going on, yeah. Yeah, no, I want that too. Like, I want, you know, yeah, I think they just have. We've been talking about it here for a long time. They have bad character designs, and they just can't make new characters. They just can't do it anymore. They want to make every character, you know, you want to relate to them and all that. No, we want to be characters that we want to, like, fantasize to be. That's what we want to be. We don't want our characters to be like us. Okay, excuse me. May I have a moment of your time? Get the fuck out of my face. Sure. What do you want? He nods quickly. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Franklin Hogg, sent by Elliot Trojan for a brief discussion. Oh, God. What do you want? Another man comes running over, breathless. Hey, pal. Got something for you. And you are? He takes a moment to catch his breath, then nods. Thunder Combs. Coombs? Thunder Coombs? With Core 47. Just as he's about to continue, Franklin interjects, his tone clipped and authoritative. Franklin frowns. Please, I was addressing our visitors first. Allow me to conclude our business. Thunder Coombs snarls, his voice rough. Screw you, pal. My message comes straight from the Torque Dobson. Don't fuck with me. And I am here on behalf of Elliot Trojan. Franklin retorts sharply. I know exactly who you are, you pencil-necked asswipe. And I couldn't care less. Torque sent the off-worlder, and that's who he's going to meet. Stand back and watch. Franklin draws his weapon, his face set with grim determination. I'm delivering my message first, and you'll wait your turn. Don't force my hand. Matching his move, Thunder Coombs pulls out his own gun. A smirk twisted his features. Pea shooter. They make those for men too? Laugh? Okay, come on now. Both men stand their ground. Weapons trained on each other. Hostility crackling in the air. I will put you down, you damn foul mouth. Franklin shouts, his voice echoing with threat. Okay, Thunder Coombs steps forward, his expression darkening. Not if I plant you first, shithead. Franklin Hogg screams, you cannot speak to me. Oh! Simultaneously, they both fire beams of laser light streaking through the air. They collapse onto the platform almost in unison. Whiffs of smoke curling from their scorched bodies. T-930 comments dryly, and afterwards, I suppose it would be prudent now to pay both his Torque Dobson and Elliot Trojan a visit. Oh. We got experience for that. That wasn't my fault. You saw that, right? I'll be taking that. I'll be taking that. Thank you. Thank you. And hold on, what's over here? That's some fucked up shit, huh? Hey, what's up, Nukem? How are things? The devs making Lords of the Fallen 2 said screw you to woke and said we are putting skimpy armor on female characters if you like it or not. Yeah, there you go, see? Who's this guy? Oh, hold on. Before we talk to Leroy. Let's take some of that. What's up with this guy over here? Okay, a man sits on the ledge, muttering angrily as sparks fly from the cable in front of him. Piss fucking shit, he grumbles. Something wrong? He looks up, his frustration palpable. This whole place is something wrong. It's falling apart, and nobody gives a damn. Everyone's just given up, except for maybe a handful of us. Maybe I can help. The man shakes his head. East platform sank into the ocean last week. Think you can haul the 200 tons of 500 feet down? No, but I can help without... Oh, okay. See, I don't have... Damn. Nobody's engineering... I'm like very close to 20 though. Nope, sorry. Didn't think so. He goes back gazing ahead, muttering under his breath. Okay. Well, I guess when my engineering skills go up, I can go back. Let me see. Where is my engineering skills? Wait, hold on. As you step onto the catwalk, you spot a body sprawled in the rain, recently stabbed to death. TX930 observes, this scene underscores the grim reality of Aqua Purgatory's current state. Caution is advised. Prolonged isolation and desperation likely foster a lawless environment here. Should we clean up the body? TX930 responds, it's likely someone here will take care of it. Alright, let's... You continue onward, leaving the rain-drenched corpse behind. What do you want me to do? I don't want to get, like, you know? Later on they're going to come and, like, your fingerprints were on the body. You were the last man to touch him. You guys did it. They're going to blame it on us, we're all going to go to jail. That's the reality. Stop hating. Also, if you're trying to break a prison in Missouri, you have a better chance. It's what. No, I see. I don't want to say it's what sells. It's just that good game sells, you know. But if you want like an interesting character, you know, that people are gonna be. I mean, she can't be ugly, you know. As you draw closer, the man's frustration becomes palpable, his voice barely whisper. He continues, all this, it's just bullshit. Cleaning. Fuck me. The man senses your presence and suddenly halts his muttering. With a heavy sigh, he looks up at the corpse, his hands still cradling his head, eyes meeting yours with a mix of despair and resignation. TX930 comments, assisting this individual may not be the most efficient use of our resources. The man hears TX930 and dismissively waves a hand. Yeah, listen to the smart machine. Why bother helping a guy out, right? He then refocuses on the corpse beside him. No, but I wouldn't buy... See, I don't buy games depending on how sexualized the characters are. You know? That's not why... That's what I'm trying to tell you. But I'm also saying that characters are not interesting if they don't... They don't have something... Like, if it's a girl, I feel like she has to be beautiful. She has to have something about her. If she's ugly, it doesn't work. You know? Same thing with a guy. A guy has to have, like, masculine features. You know? That guy... That... boys or guys want to look up to rather than like a guy who's like thin, he can't do anything, he's like weak, he's crying and shit. You know, nobody wants that. But I'm saying is like for me personally, I don't buy games based on their sex, you know, like how hot they are and all that. I never did. That's what they try to make gamers out to be, that we're just like jerk, you know what I mean? We're just a bunch of... That's all we care about. Like that's how they try to make us out to be. At least I'm not like that. I don't. Yeah. Yeah, it helps though. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it doesn't. You know. People want, you know, like the Tomb Raider when she first came out, like the big boobs, you know. But it was a beautiful character. The design was excellent, you know. But I also, as I say, like there's some guys who do they do some characters. You see some of the games and they just do over the top, you know. And that's just like, it's like, dude, come on, man. Did her boobs have to be that? I've seen some indie games where like they over the top. That doesn't help either because it kind of takes you out of the. It's like it's in that case, it's just a porn game at the end of the day. Yeah, he was a masculine character. That's what I'm saying. But I don't, you know, I'm just speaking for myself. I can only speak for myself. I don't know if I should talk to this guy. Expression etched on the face. All right, what's wrong? Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I don't mind those either. I thought their characters were cool, though. You know? what I did kind of was like, remember back then, dude, you were looked at weird when you bought that volleyball game, you know? Because the volleyball game was like, dude, you're just buying that game. Back then, like people, people were laughing at you for buying that game. It's like we know what you're gonna do with that game. Okay. Yeah, I've been playing it from the beginning, the first one. The one I liked the most was part 2 on the Dreamcast. All right, what's wrong? He extends his hand toward you. Herman Springfield. I'm stuck on cleaning duty. That's what's wrong. Those damn executive pinned me here to the role. Something about analytics and optimal worker assignment. But I'm no cleaner. This place drops a corpse every other week, and I'm done with it. Yeah, it was excellent on the Dreamcast. That's where I think it first came out. But yeah, I didn't play it on the PS2, but yeah, I was amazed by the graphics. And they had cool characters. Hey, Cammy had a nice ass, you know? Hey, Chun-Li. But if Chun-Li sucked, if you couldn't, if she was a shitty character to play with, it would have never worked. Same with Cammy too. Cammy just became because she was an awesome character to use. I don't care how how great her ass looked. You know, it really in the end of the day, it's how like Lara Croft, right? If Tomb Raider sucked, I don't care how big her titties are. They wouldn't have worked. Because the game was good. The game was actually revolutionary for the time. The PS1, yeah, that's when I first played it. I think they had it on the Super Nintendo. I don't know. I feel like I may have rented it because I kind of remember the titties and all that. I think I did. But yeah, because it had titty physics even back then. If I remember, I think it was on the Super Nintendo. But yeah, the PlayStation one, yeah, that's where it started. And you notice immediately like the physics and all that. But no, the DOA games, they were good games. It wasn't because of the sexuality. For me anyway. It helps. I'm not gonna say it doesn't. It does help. But dude, if the games sucked, if the DOA games, the fighting games were not good, it wouldn't have worked. I don't care how good those characters looked. You know? It's because it was a good game. Herman frowns, shaking his head. I don't know about that. I'm supposed to haul them back to the west platform for some funeral service. Problem is, no one ever shows up for these bastards anyway. Then what's the harm? Herman pauses, then smirks. Yeah, anything to speed up and get my drink on. Damn. Oh, we're just gonna toss them over? Well, I didn't mean to do that. I wasn't trying to do that. They just made me. I would have gave him a proper burial either way. He grabs the corpse and rolls it off to the edge. Bon voyage, asshole. Wow. The body hits the water and splash, quickly swallowed by the depths, weighed down by its gear. Okay, well, at least we got the mission complete. Nodding, Herman gives you a grateful look. Appreciate it, fella. Without another word, he turns back and continues scrubbing the greasy residue of the corpse from the metal platform. We had a launch party playing Soul Calibur. I see how you treat drunks here. Huh? I see how you treat the host here, who's been nothing but gracious. Yeah. Who's been nothing but kind. Let me see if I can steal anything before it. Oh, we have a drone. As you approach, the man barely acknowledges you. His gaze fixed on the distant rain-blurred horizon. Beside him, a skull rests ominously on the ledge. Behind him, red flares cast a sinister glow through the mists. TX-930 observes. Curious arrangement. It seems he might be signaling a word or warding something or someone. Oh, poor guy. That wasn't my fault. They did it. I didn't push this guy. I was like, hey, let's just shove him off. And then he even said, bon voyage, asshole. That sucks. I wouldn't do that. Even my worst enemy, I wouldn't do that. A rugged man with a what? With the wear of aqua purgatory etched in his feature, sizes you up as you approach. Heard you're the new off-worlder that touched down. Looks like you can handle yourself. That's right. His expression shifts. No one of slight desperation. Name's Enzo Torres. Need an extra gun? At what cost? Enzo shrugs. No cost. Just take me when you leave. Who the fuck are you, dude? That could be arranged. Enzo nods, then adds hesitantly. I need you to do something for me, though. Continue. Cheetah scoffs. Always a price, huh? Figures. Enzo looks down, his hands clenched as he wrestles with his words. My ex-wife, she's on the promenade. I need you to ask her to forgive me. For leaving you? Enzo shakes his head, his voice strained. For killing the man she was with. You saw the coffin stuffer coming in, didn't you? Oh, I saw it too. Enzo looks away, his expression tightening. I only killed one of them, he pauses, gathering his thoughts. He was my best friend. At least I thought he was, until I found out he and my wife were seeing each other. Jeez. He falls silent for a moment, his voice thick when he speaks again. I need her to forgive me. I know I'll never get her back, but I need her to understand why I did it. I didn't kill him out of wrath. It was out of loss. It was out of sorrow. Okay. Why don't you fucking do it yourself, dude? Enzo glances down, his voice laced with frustration. Sheriff's solace. He continues. Then his expression darkens further. The law around here, he's exiled me to this side of the promenade. Told me to leave with any smuggler or transport that'll take me. I could challenge him, but I respect the man too much to do that. What's her name? Ada. Ada Wait. It means visitor in Arabic. Fitting, right? Enzo. Is it Aida? Not Ada, it's Aida, right? Enzo, let's out a bitter laugh. Find her for me, will you? I just need her forgiveness. Then I'll fuck off out of here. Alright. We'll see what happens. Maybe it might get us into some kind of issue. We might get something out of it. Who knows? But yeah, this place is pretty big. Oh my god, this place is huge. This is my ship, right? Just making sure. Oh, that's where I came from, right? Yeah. Okay, that's my ship. That's a different ship. Okay, hold on. Let me go up here, actually. I mean, there is a ship over here. I might as well check what's going on. With these fellers. With these folks. And maybe she might be over here, whatever this guy's talking about. Otto Crosby. Sierra. Anybody here? Ah, nobody here. Oh shit. Can we go in here? Oh, I think we can. There's pigs there, what? Alright, let's talk to these peeps. Let's see. I don't know, I just landed here and this is this, I don't know. There's a lot of, like, planets, too. A lot of places. What do you have for sale? Oh. He grins, enthusiasm evident. Got a bit of everything. Take a look. Let's see, what has he got? Prosperscope. What is this? Your speed and accuracy, and your subconscious pattern recognition. Really? Oh, I have no money though. Okay, maybe I can like sell stuff to him. Yeah, let's sell that. How about this? More junk. Let's sell that. Okay. I kind of want to buy this thing. This Neuro, whatever the fuck. Neuro Resonator. What is this? Okay. It's armor. Oh, that's too expensive. Yeah, we don't have the money for that. We have the money for this, though. I'll take it. Okay, cool. Alright. Let me see. Nice day for a swim. She gives a non-committal nod. Uh-huh. Where did you get the tubes? She shrugs casually. We've got fabricators. After Star Frontier left, we started using them for more recreational projects instead. Why not, right? Okay. How about you? The man turns as you approach, standing beside several inflated tubes and towels. Pool's closed, pal. Why? He shifts uncomfortably. Danko Marl. Son of a bitch dropped the log in there. Pool's closed now. Somebody shit in the pool? Fuck. It's the ocean, not a pool. He chuckles dryly. Technically, yes, but Draco's little stunt violated several environmental protocols in the Universal Exploration Charter. Treating an extraterrestrial water body like a public shitter ain't exactly sanctioned. No, I would have thought. I thought you could just shit everywhere once you just. I thought that was the part of the whole thing. You get on another planet, you're allowed to shit anywhere you want. Oh, there's stuff here. Oh my god, we have more stuff we can sell. Why can't you sell like this stuff? You can't sell like minerals or whatever. Okay, there's somebody's ship over here. Oh, there's more stuff. Healing. Oh, there's people here. What? Where did they come from? Don't mind me, I'm just taking all your supplies. Let me talk to these guys. Who's this guy? Grump Tooch, Rocky Gianfranco. Okay. Why not? Let's just talk to these peeps. I just want to learn everything with... Hey, Night Owl Benny! Night Owl Benny! I haven't talked to Night Owl Benny in a minute. I want to know what Night Owl Benny thinks of this whole thing. Have you seen what's happening out there? Xbox? They're cleaning house. Not really, but... They're like, the damn steam machine's coming out. We're gonna lose everything. You idiots. Okay, the worker glances your way, a toothpick dangling from the corner of his mouth. What are you doing here? He squints against the sunlight, pauses just for a moment. Sorry, friend. Bit busy right now. He nods toward a cluster of crates nearby. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to bother. I'm just here to learn. The worker pauses, eyeing you carefully. How's it going? He spits to the side. Long as these smugglers keep showing up with their goodies, we'll keep floating, won't we? Smugglers are the lifeline here. He nods, tipping his head toward a distant building. Hey, that and them little piggies over by the old authority. Keeps us running. It does. Okay. Let's get some of that pork. Let's go get some of that. Yeah, this is the last building on this side of the, whatever this is. We're on a planet. Oh, who are these people? Whoa, 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 whoa. As you near the traffic control tower, a pungent odor assaults your senses. Around the tower and scattered nearby, dozens of pigs swarm, feeding, nesting, and rooting around. Yeah, he left. And the president left at the same time. The one that they just got, who people thought was like AI too. And they got a Copilot founder that helped install the ecosystem. Oh, it's terrible. They're going to do that with Xbox. TX930 observes, it seems Sijo is facing a food shortage. Ahead, a sentry raises her hand, her stance wary. You'd better not be here to steal any pigs. I'm not here for the pigs. She relaxes her grip and her rifle slightly. Alright, pass through then. Who are you? As you draw closer, Ruby tightens her hold on her weapon. What's happening here? I'm guarding these pigs. A smuggler brought them in. They're what's keeping us fed for now. The meat packers back there slaughter one a week, giving us just enough protein to get by. How about you? I'm just the guard. Used to work at the brothel. Handled enough meat there to last a lifetime. So there's no port authority then. Ruby chuckles, nope. Treat and Maria were just yanking your dicks over the radio. Are you aware that there are people impersonating Port Authority agents here, extorting newcomers? With a cynical smirk, Ruby spits to the side. It's a living, I guess. I should go. She nods, offering a half smile. Happy trails, then. Let me see. I think I can go in, can I? Can I? No. Just walk in? Let me talk to this guy. The meat packer standing off the side gives you a weary look as you approach, yeah? Yeah? Who are you? He wipes his hands on his apron, a hint of irritation in his voice. Silas. The name's Silas. That's it? Just Silas? Silas shrugs, clearly not in the mood for conversation. That's it, just Silas. Wait a minute. I think I know who you are. You used to work on Maku, didn't you? The old man raises an eyebrow. His jaw tightens. What of it? You used to get creative with vacuum attachments, didn't you? Silas sighs deeply, rolling his eyes, guilty as charged. And I'd still be doing it if I had one. Cheaper than hookers. What in the fuck is going on here? What if I found a robot or a vacuum attachment for you? On second thought, I've heard enough. What if am I gonna get this guy? Let me see what. Silas rubs his jaw, thinking it over. A whole robot too obvious? A whole robot's too obvious. Excuse me. I never get away with that here, but a self-powered vacuum attachment, especially one that from the L13 model, that'd be perfect. I'd pay handsomely for that. How handsomely? He thinks, tapping his fingers together. 1,000 credits. 1,000 credits, easy. You got one. Not right now. Silas shrugs casually. Well, if you come across one, bring it to me. I'll make sure you're paid. I'll consider it. Yeah, I don't know. It's not that much, right? I don't think it's worth it. It's like 1,000. I could sell 2 things and get 1,000. I was thinking like, hey, if it's like 30, I can buy that. Can I go in here? Okay, who are these people? Hey, what's up, Pitbull? What's going on in the world, brother? The official reveal trailer? Oh my god, it's so funny yet interesting looking. Which one? Feel about Batman horror type game? I wouldn't mind that. Hey, if they do it right, if it's good. A Pitbull's in the house. I didn't see you there, my man. Sorry. Well, what's going on, dude? Let's take a little break. We should play some Resident Evil. I kind of want to keep going though. This game has a good story. I want to find out what's going on in this place. I'm on a planet, and I'm supposed to. I forget what I'm supposed to get here, but yeah, something's going on here. Somebody posted a base here, and it looks like it's by bandits. Like they basically put out this signal, and it makes it sound like it's Star Frontier. Yeah, it leads us here. They rob people. So pretty cool. So I'll save it there, but let's take a little break from it. I'll come back. It's a big change happening in the industry right now, man. It's crazy. I was shocked, man. I'm still shocked by the dude, just Phil Spencer, just gone. The president, they just got this lady. She's out. And I feel strongly this has to do with the writing on the wall. It's the steam machine coming out. And the sales. Sales are like not looking good. Not for Xbox hardware. Yeah. On the cartel news? Yeah, I saw some of it Was it that like they're blowing up stuff or whatever? Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. What is going on over there? I just saw a small clip. I saw it on that one guy. What's his name? Decoy Voice. Do you guys know that guy? The guy, he's like he's a pretty big YouTuber. I think it was on Decoy Voice. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I saw a little bit. I didn't see the whole thing, so I don't know. I really don't know what the fuck is happening over there. You streaming it day one? Yeah. You got to be here. Yeah, this is the place you want to be for that. Asha more like Aisha? Is she even real? I mean, I don't know. No, she's real. She's real. But take a look, man. I mean, in case everybody missed that, this is the third time I'm gonna put up here. This does not look good at all. Maybe if they put somebody else up there. But I mean, dude, this is just bad. Look, Asha Sharma was a key leader in the development of this and strategy of Microsoft Copilot before being appointed as the CEO of Microsoft Gaming Xbox in February 2026. Dude, it's why everybody's leaving Windows, man. It's why everybody's jumping. It's part of why the Steam machine is getting so popular. So then you put this, you're going to put this person in charge of Xbox now? That's I wish him the best. I really do. Prior to her move to Xbox, Sharma served as the president of Core AI product at Microsoft. In this capacity, she was instrumental in the growth of the Copilot ecosystem. Oh, God. Help us. That's terrible news. Dude, get somebody else. Okay, call Tom Kalinske. He's still out there. Get Tom out there. Dude, he's 97, but he could fucking... No, he's not 97. At least the guy understands the video game industry. These people... Yeah. Itchy for president. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. I hate to beat the dead horse. But let me just go back just a little bit. I'm not gonna go back too far. Right before they raised the prices twice on the hardware, right? They were looking okay. They were looking like the good guys. And on the Game Pass, of course. Because they did that after the hardware stuff. They had the cheaper console, right? Game Pass was the cheaper option. They were looking good. Like, you're like, okay, I get it. I get your strategy. Okay, you're not having exclusives, but you're trying to you're making it cheaper, and then you're also making Game Pass, you know what I mean? You're using that instead of putting the money into exclusives. You're using, you know what I mean? Made sense, but dude, when you raise the price, you do it twice. You just don't. You can't do this. You can't do it. It's not gonna work. I get it. You know, but their strategy. They said from the beginning they're trying to get everybody on Game Pass. Okay, well, how are you gonna do that if you have low hardware sales? You should have just swallowed the loss on the hardware sales. Everybody would have got that. Everybody would have been on Xbox right now. Everybody would have bought it December. especially with the release date of GTA 6, everybody would have bought an Xbox. I was looking to buy an Xbox too. This was like 3 weeks or a month before the Xbox was fucking cheap. I look in 3 days before I heard they were announcing the release date, which is now delayed now, by the way. And that screwed up everything for them. But it was like they raised the price of the Xbox right as soon as the release date came out for GTA 6. Because they knew you were going to jump on it. You're going to jump on which console? Because it's going to be released on console first. They just should have just sucked that in. Everybody would have been on it. Everybody would have had Game Pass. They would have been invested into Game Pass already and to Xbox. They fucked it up. They got too greedy. Now we're all supposed to trust them now. Like they're all gonna like, nah, dude. They're just gonna get us all back in. They want to take over the market, right? So they'd be the only one left, and then raise the prices. Fuck them. They deserve the failure. And they get this the Copilot person. That's why everybody's running from Windows. These people are lost, man. I don't know what happened there with Phil Spencer. I don't know if they... Either way makes sense, right? I think he ran, man. Dude, it's like, dude, you're gonna be late. This failure is gonna be on you. Or it could have been the other way around too. They could have just went up there to like, you know what? We see that this is a failing thing. We're gonna move everybody. Either way could have been the case. I don't know. It doesn't matter, right? I mean. Yeah, where is Mongerface, by the way? Has Mongerface showed up? I haven't seen him. The blue-haired weirdos at YouTube looking at in disgust. Yeah, I don't condone any kind of racism or anything like that. Yeah, if I was Monger, that's what I would be doing. That's not why we're on Xbox. That's not the criticism we have. If you watched it from the beginning to end, the criticisms are all legitimate. If anybody has a legitimate thing to say about, you know, or has a good argument against it, I'm open. I'm not right, or, you know, nobody, this is right. We're just talking here. This is just you know, it's a gaming channel. Everybody has the right to their opinion, you know. Well, let's get into it. Let's see. I'm thinking Resident Evil. We should maybe go classic, though. Let's see. Let's go with GOG. Opinions are archaic. All right, Wildcard, you gotta go, bro. Yeah, I think he's trying to, like, you know what I mean? That's too much. Like, he keeps doing the, like, I get what he's trying to do. I like God for keeping archaic alive. Did you hear about the mods being made to fix? Yeah, we did. We did it right here. It's called RE3. They had it on the that one big channel, the one big RE channel, Residents of Evil. That's a great channel, by the way. But I saw it a few days ago. There's a, just so you guys know, just type it in. I'm pretty sure you'll find it right away. There is a mod coming out for RE3 remake that is going to be like a real RE3 remake. The guy working on it, man, it looks good. Yeah. Yeah, he was talking about drive gauge. I was like, dude. I was like, that's your thing. You can't have two guys, you know? There's only room for one person in the market for drive gauge. And that's VA Trax. He's the leader of that. Now he's trying to do like races and stuff, then he's gonna go post it on something and say, hey, look at this channel that allows racism on the channel. He's a weirdo, dude. He's like you did, look how many times he did it. Like, if I go back, maybe I should do a post where like he just kept going on Indian people. Like, I was like, dude. I don't like that. I don't know the guy, you know? Now, if it was like, let's say, you know, like VA Trax, I would, you know, because I know the guy, you know, he's my boy. Don't get it twisted. If I don't know you like that, you know? Yeah. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to, yeah. Nah, he went too far. He just kept doing it. I was like, dude, come on. Like, I know what you're trying to do now. Like, you're going to go to your Reddit post. Look at this gamer. He allows, he doesn't like, I bet you the post would be like this, watch. This guy doesn't like Xbox because they're hiring an Indian woman. That's what he's going to put. Dude, I'm telling you, these people are fucking idiots. Dude. And we didn't talk anything about that here. We were talking like everything we talked about was like, hey, what I say? Look, when you're right over the target, you catch a lot of flack. People get mad, you know, when you tell the truth. Nothing I said here was like, you know, were you gonna behave that way, you know? So he had to go. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to, you know. Okay, let's see. We did a little Resident Evil 1. I think I should go. Let's go Resident Evil 1. Yeah. Yeah, he would just repost it. He was just going to keep doing it. Yeah, he wanted me to, like, right? Yeah. It's so lame, you know. So yeah, I just basically put him invisible. Like he's just invisible now. That's what you do. Yeah, you got to do it, man. Seriously, there's people out there, dude. Everyone is brave behind the keyboard. Exactly. Yeah. V8 tracks, is he? He is right. Yeah, people got to. They don't behave. It's like because we're behind the internet, they feel like they're not supposed to behave like a human being. You know. You know, if the guy was at a party and he was saying shit like that, they'd kick his ass out of there. You know? Hey, it's just the way it is. Don't be a dick, you know? Mike Tyson. Yeah, I know. I heard that. That's a great quote. People got way too comfortable. They have no respect. Little by little. I mean, I think every 10 years it gets worse and worse. Yeah, Mike is the best, man. Mike still has his podcast. He's still, you know. That fight, though, I mean, dude, that generated so much money. I think it was like the biggest till now. I think the biggest event. The fight with was it Jake Paul, right? Yeah. Crazy. Like Tyson still has that, like, he just, I don't know, man. He just has that aura. Like people just want to, like, they want to see him fight. Anytime he's in the ring, dude, it's. Mike didn't hold back on Jake. Yeah, I feel like that whole thing was bullshit. The only one I think was actually like all the other ones, like he legitimately beat those guys. But it's like, dude, they're old. Like the MMA guys, a lot of them were past their prime. You know, they weren't even ready for the fights. A lot of them.
Resident Evil.
Until he got in there with Anthony Joshua. I think that was the only one that was like, this was. It was the real deal. Damn, dude. Some Xbox fanboys are like worse than Nintendo. You know? Yeah, they let, dude, I'm telling you, dude, they let Xbox, some of them do like, they let Xbox get away with everything. They're still out there like, no, Xbox is great. One thing about this channel, we're not a fan. No fanboyism, any company. Nintendo either. Everybody knows Sega's the best. That's easy. Don't hate me because of the truth. I'm kidding. The Dreamcast is better. Yeah, he was holding back too. Yeah, Joshua was holding back too. Dude, he could have ripped off his head. Yeah, there's a few times where he could have just ripped some uppercuts there. He was just like... He's like... For me, it looked like he waited till the right shot, where he wasn't going to really hurt the guy. He already knew he had him from the very beginning. He knew, I mean, dude, come on. I think Jake was surprised. I think he really thought that he could hurt him. Because he was trying those... Usually, if you look at how many times he landed that shot, usually he landed that shot on those other guys, he knocked them out. And it didn't do anything to Joshua. He got hit with those shots. He got hit the same way. It didn't do shit. And Joshua's not known for having a great chin. Yeah, he doesn't have a great chin. He's not, like, known for that. And Joshua's just eating his best punches. For the idea that he's oh, we don't have the thing yet, right? I should go get it. Yeah, everybody knows that. Game Gear and Sega CD. You don't have a Sega CD? You ain't cool? Sorry for you. But you have a Sega Genesis? No Sega CD attachment? What are you waiting for? Super Nintendo to make one? Oh, wait. I forgot what I came here for. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Neo Geo Zach? How are things? What's happening out there, brother? What's going on in the world? Teach me about life. Oh no, we already went there. What am I doing? That's where we got the key, right? Okay, let's grab this stuff. Let's go change their clothes. Let's see what kind of clothes they have in this one. I think they have like a different set. Nah, nah. Yeah, I should go do it. I'll put the... I didn't know I did this already. I might as well put this away. But what's going on over there, Neo Geo, my man? How are things? And now PlayStation 2. Just in case anybody, PlayStation, they got rid of one of their... A lot of people are saying that this is like a key... And from looking at it too, yeah. They got rid of one of their development teams. Who knows what's gonna, like, I don't know, man. Let me go put this away. Okay, let's put that away. I know, right? Right now, it's the perfect time for a low-end console. I think that's the direction that consoles are going to have to take. They're going to have to take the Nintendo approach. Because I don't think, at least right now anyway, that consoles are going to actually sell over $500-600. I don't think people want to spend that kind of money on consoles. So they're going to have to... That's why I'm saying exclusives are the most important thing, I think. Because then you can still come out with a system that's not as powerful, but you still have different games on your platform. You just got to have good ones. You know? Easier said than done. I understand, but that's the only... I mean, that's... You can't do that. You don't have... You know? For me, like... You don't have exclusives. You don't have an identity. And that's the Xbox. They lost their identity. They don't have anything to back up. Ooh, stings. Oh. Thumbs down. You know? Unsubscribe. That's okay. That's okay with that. I want the smart gamers. There you go. Yeah, they need a lower price point. That's why. Yeah, you see, VA-Trax, you're yeah. It's. I think eventually that's what's going to happen. They're going to have to, because they're going to see that people are not going to want to pay $1,000 for a PC Lite. You know, for a console that's not going to do. You know, not going to really do much for them. Let's grab this. Let's toss it. We use the special key. Let's go. What kind of uniforms did they have here? That is really... She looks like... She almost looks like Rebecca here. Dude, that is crazy. I'm going to keep it. It almost looks like Sega. I don't know. There's like a Sega vibe to it. Let me grab these. Why not? I was able to grab it all. I've never seen this one. We'll change it up too. We'll see what the other one... I think they have two other ones too. It might be a little different. Some old school RE. We all know PC. It is. It's the way to go. It's still You can adjust the hardware however you want to. All the games are on there. You have a giant selection of games. And consoles have less and less exclusives. It makes less sense. If they're just gonna have the same games that PC games have, then what are you doing? Like, why are you... It just doesn't make sense. They gotta... That's what I'm saying. They gotta go back to what they were doing before. That's the only way it works. That's the way Nintendo's been surviving all this time. Check out the polygons on her, huh? Look at the fun bags on her, huh? Yeah. But anyway, PCs are having their, you know, I mean, same thing. We had a GPU thing that happened not too long ago. Now we're having a RAM crisis. That hopefully we're at the beginning of the end of it. I hope so. Yeah. Dude, so many people started building computers during the COVID time. Yeah, so many people learned about it. They got into it. A lot of people are PC gamers now. They learned. You know? It's gonna be, I'm telling you, it's the console market, they gotta pick it up. Oh, is there any key differences? It does look different, and there's a certain feel of the Sega Saturn version. I love the Sega Saturn version, too. There's a certain look to it that is just really nice. Because it has a different... I think that the way they use the 3D graphics are a little different. Also, there's a... they have, like, a mode in the end that you get to fight, like, 4 tyrants. Yeah. Let's beat it again. I forgot. I think last time there was this difference towards the end. I think you fight Tyrant a few, like he comes at a different... I think so. I forgot. But it's a great port of the game. It was sad though, but because like in those times, like they ported it, it just made the PlayStation look good. Not saying because it wasn't good on, but it was just like, oh, these are the type of games that are on the PlayStation. You know, this one came out first. Oh, it made the PlayStation look more interesting. Okay, I think we came here. We got all that stuff. Yeah, the graphics on the Saturn are like very charming. I like the just in general too, like the 3D graphics. Yeah, it's not as crisp as that's what kind of like the PlayStation why it went over because it was cheaper and then the graphics, the 3D graphics look a little bit crispier, you know. I thought that's where it was, no? I keep thinking I'm playing Director's Cut. I'm tripping, dude. Okay, let's go get the shotgun. I wish this had the director's cut, like, because director's cut you can blow off their heads. Nice. Actually, let's just go. Unlock that. Or that, I wish they would have released that. That's why it cost so much. They had, like, Shenmue. People don't know that Shenmue started on the Saturn. Yeah, they started making that thing on the Saturn, and then and I think they went pretty far with it too. They stopped that, and then they had to that's why it cost them 80 million altogether. That project took forever. Yeah, no, they got pretty far. But then, the Saturn didn't do well, and so the Dreamcast, they were going to put all their... But that would have been great if, oh my god, who knows what would have happened. Yeah, yeah. The problem is they had a shitty marketing team even then. I think they would have fucked it up. They had horrible marketing for Shenmue out here. I think if people realized what it was, if people knew what it was, I think it would have had a whole lot more sales. Yeah. Dude, isn't that sucks? I got so invested in Shenmue, man. Dude, I loved that game so much. I remember being disappointed when it ended. I was like, dude. That's what got me to get the Xbox, by the way. Because Shenmue 2 was on the Xbox. I didn't know that Shenmue 2 was on the Dreamcast, but I think it only came out in... I didn't think it came out here in the States. I think it's like... You could still buy it, though. I think it came out in Canada or something. I forget. Go look into it. But yeah, I didn't know that. So when I saw it I immediately went to go buy an Xbox. I bought it specifically for Shenmue 2. Go put this away. You ever had a Dreamcast? Oh. Dude, it was a delight. It kind of spoiled me a little bit before the PS2 came out, because I think if you never played the Dreamcast, and because you went from PS1 to PS2, you were like, oh man, But like, because I played the Dreamcast before that, I was like, I'm like, these PlayStation graphics are good, but yeah, it kind of gave us that little... Because the graphics on the Dreamcast was pretty next gen. It was like next gen before next gen type thing. Let's see, should I'll put this away too. Because we don't need it now. Right, for the Xbox? Dude, I had a great time with Shenmue 2. I loved it. I still thought that the first one was good, but I thought it was a good part 2. I couldn't wait for part 3. I was like, what's gonna happen? Is he gonna... I love the whole martial arts stuff, you know? Like, is he gonna go all the way for revenge? Is he gonna realize that revenge is not the key? Are you gonna be able to choose? Yeah, and you could play it. It came with a modem before, like the PS2. Over here, you had to wait for the modem to come out, and you had to buy the modem. Yeah. The Dreamcast already had it installed, and you can even go online with it if you wanted to. I mean, but... Like, say, you can browse, like, websites and stuff. That's not what it was for. I mean, you could play Phantasy Star and all that. It's a damn shame what happened, you know? Because I thought Dreamcast had a really good chance to compete with the PS2. The problem is that they were already hemorrhaging money before that. They weren't as successful as they needed to be in that first, like, initial launch, you know? Otherwise, they could have competed. They could have still kept making games. I think they would have been done okay. It would have been Dreamcast, PS2, and GameCube. You know? Probably be Sega being the cheaper option, already having the modem in there, and... And dude, they would have slapped in a DVD player. Sega would have done that. They'd done it before. Slap the CD player on the Genesis. They would have totally fought back. But then here comes Microsoft, and they're like, "Hey, we can get you out of this hole." I think if they would have tried one more time, and if it wasn't successful, that was the worry I think Sega had. You know, this thing wasn't successful. They're done. They probably got to sell everything off. You know. So Microsoft came to them with this deal, like, hey, you make all their games on our... That's how it made Microsoft in the beginning sell, because they had Sega games. At Halo 2 later, but I'm saying that the Sega games helped a lot. Give me one sec. Excuse me? Yeah. Oh, you mean the controller? Xbox doesn't do it anymore, apparently. Unfortunately. Oh. Explosives, I think there's some... I'll take it. I don't need it, but whatever. Oh, you can't do that. Okay. Put that there. Okay, what haven't I opened yet? Oh, okay, I remember now. But I love that Dreamcast controller with that little thing. Their memory card thing was, I don't know, it was kind of ingenious. It was, I loved it. I thought it was like, when I had the Dreamcast, I felt like I was playing the future, you know? They did a great job with it. They really did. That was their last, you know, goodbye kind of thing. They left on a good note, you know? That was sad. All right, here we go. Let's just go get it for the guy.
Richard, what happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded.
Doesn't look good.
Demon attacked you.
It was a huge snake and also poisonous. Ugh.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
What are we gonna do? All those teeth punctures or tooth punctures. All right, let's go get him the stuff. Should be easy this way. Yeah, they have the better controllers, yeah. You think it's why they beat them? I don't know if that's true because I feel like I feel like PlayStation always had the better controllers. Not saying like Xbox had like bad controllers. Maybe their first one, that big ass controller, was kind of a little weird. But I always felt like PlayStation had, I mean, they always had the best controller. Ever since the PS1, they've... Even 360, you know? Take this. That memory card thing, you know? You just put in the memory card, you know, on the... I loved that back then. That was cool. Oh. Forgot about my man, Richard. I wonder if he's still... I think you gotta go right away. He dies anyway, but... Let's see. Maybe he still lives. In that case, you keep the serum with you, right? I think you, yeah. Yeah, in today's economy, yeah.
Here's the serum.
Oh, he still got it.
Richard,
Okay.
hold on.
If you take too long,
I'll
he'll
give
just
you
be
a
dead.
shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it. I'm...
No!
Very sad.
Richard!
Jill, be careful.
Oh my god, the memory cards would be $1 million today, eh? $100 a memory card. We weren't used to that. I remember it took me a minute to start actually buying a memory card. Yeah, because at some point you're like, you have to. There's like, there's no way you gotta have a memory card in some of these games. But I got so used to, back then you never had a memory card. You didn't have to. Let me take out this guy. Can't believe I forgot to do that. Let's see. Go back. Oh, no. Okay, what do I have there? Let's see. Key to the snake room. We're already ready to go outside. Pretty much. Let's put this away. What else am I missing? Am I missing anything else? And it was so cool, that little slot above the controller port. Above the memory, yeah. It was slick, yeah. The PlayStation was just like a whole new... It just felt different. It was like a whole new experience. Sony really, they really knew what they were doing in that time. They understood the industry. Ken Kutaragi understood the industry. He really got it. He really did. Yeah, same here, right? Yeah, I didn't, because remember we're coming off the 16-bit era and we're just like, I'm just not used to it. Like I wasn't used to like, yeah, so I was renting games for a while until like, I'm trying to remember which game was. I was like, finally, like, I have to get a memory card. There's no way. It was most likely an RPG. It's probably, it probably was Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, I want to say it was one of those games. Yeah, that finally was like, dude, I can't just... those RPGs, man, you really need you have to have a memory card. Dude, with Resident Evil, I didn't even use a memory card. When I died, that's it. Start all over again. That's it. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? How are things? What's going on in the world? You know what happens if I want to try this out actually. I think we did this once. I think me and my cousin, we found out that like, yeah, the snake still comes back no matter what. Because I think you can blow up the snake, I think. Let's see. In case it gets me. I'm gonna go for it. Oh wait, there's some stuff we need to get, I think. I'll put this away for now. We aight. Let's try it out. Oh, we need to go in here too. And isn't there a zombie here? Oh, okay, no. There is stuff in I forgot. I need a lighter. I'll put this key away though. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, no, I seen Rebecca, and I think I've seen the other. I think I've seen Jill too. Yeah, they both look good still. Want to see what happens? I think you could blow this guy up. Oh no? Oh, he took one and he just. Okay. He doesn't blow up. I thought his face blew up. I remember. Why do I remember that? Let's go the other way. Of Nemesis? Nice, man. How much was it? You know what's crazy? Like, if you go to Japan, I was watching this video of a guy, he's like, some Japanese dude, and he goes around, like, there's like a retro gaming store over there, and dude, the games are ridiculously cheap. Yeah, like Super Famicom games, and Famicom, N64. Like, this guy's getting them for like a couple of dollars. Even like consoles too. They're like, dude, I wish it was like that over here. It's crazy. Reason why I mentioned it, because he did buy Resident Evil 3. He bought the whole like collection. I think it was like so cheap. I think it cost him like it's a couple of cents. Yeah, I was like, what? I'm like, where? $79. See, yeah. Like this guy bought like RE3. Again, he's in Japan. Like I think for a couple of dollars. It might have been cents, because I remember one of them was like he bought it for really cheap. Because one was missing the cover or whatever, but they still play it and everything. Let's go get that thing. I forget what it is. I don't know if it's even that important, but... Okay, I think there's a zombie back there. I'll go kill him too, why not? The gator from 2? Maybe you're right. Maybe I was tripping, yeah. Now I want to try it one day on the PS1 version, seeing if the rocket launcher will... Let's see. There's a zombie back here. Some ammo. Got a lot of ammo now. Oh, no. Nobody. But I have acid rounds. Nice. Oh, yeah. Should I get this? I mean, maybe I should. Why not? We're gonna go back anyway. What am I missing? Oh, okay, I know. There's one puzzle I haven't done yet. Yeah, I have mine, but see, the thing is, I remember I wish I could say I still have my original copy of RE2 that I picked up. I waited outside Game Dude. Yeah, the day one, like, I waited outside. There was a whole line. Dude, it was crazy. Everybody was in line for the same thing. And I remember, like, when they finally opened, everybody was like, yeah! They had, like, this huge pile of RE2s in the back, just ready, you know? Posters and, that you can buy, and then strategy guides. We bought everything. I bought a strategy guide, I bought the poster, and I bought the game. Because I let my buddy borrow it. He scratched the shit out of it. I had to buy another one. Okay. Is he done? Oh, he died. Okay, cool. Let's get this done real quick. Real fast. Middle-aged man. Al Bundy. Santa Claus. Let's do it over here. Got everything we need to get outside now. Ready? Actually, let's go the other way. Rare games imported, yeah. Yeah, I used to take my, I used to have gamer magazines. I used to... Recess time, too. We'd be looking at magazines. Oh, way back in the day, I remember, my buddy, he, memorized some fatalities. You know, I think it was like Mortal Kombat 2. And it just came out, right? Like for for Super Nintendo. And like my buddy was like telling me the fatalities. And our teacher, like this was after school, she's like, "Oh, that's great. You guys are she's like, "You guys are doing your homework right after class." And we're like, "Yeah, you know, trying to get a head start." She really thought we were like, she's like, "Oh, wow, amazing. You guys are like doing your homework." He had no idea I was just writing down fatalities for because like Mortal Kombat is not something you could tell anybody. Like you couldn't tell your don't tell your parents, don't tell the teachers that you're playing it. Oh, we gotta go back this. I want to go to the other one. Place is clear. I like the other save room better. It's the only one with music in this area. Okay. I think we got them all. They're all ready to go. And let me go ahead and save. Hey. Okay. And guys, thank you for watching. Honored to be your host. You guys are the best. Hit the like button, sub if you're not subbed. You know? You guys are the best. I appreciate you. GG, baby.